Hello. So welcome to the beginning of the world where everyone loves the quiet, mysterious, beautiful females, and this is about one such female.
Yes. The one that has started the trend of cute girl relationships and honestly started a whole trend now in the West with so many, like Nagatoro and other stuff as well. Well, I guess Nagatoro came first, but whatever, I don't know the exact date. But this is Komi-san.
I'd say it's more accurate to say she started with that kind of brought Komi-chan into the
yeah, that's true.
Because shy character, she's afraid around certain people, but around others she's willing to let loose. Nagatoro isn't shy.
Right. And also, he told me he's popular with pretty much almost everybody.
Exactly, as is Komi-san.
So, let's talk about Komi-san and why the main title pretty much states can't communicate.
That's literally her translation.
That's pretty much it. So it's out for a total of, I think, 10 volumes out right now anyway.
And basically, what happens? So, the main character is Komi-san. It's your standard, aloof, well, not a clueless male protagonist. He's not sure, he doesn't notice a lot of obvious flat, hints that someone likes him. But he sees her writing on the chalkboard and tries to ask what doesn't respond verbally. She writes on the chalkboard, so he proceeds to have full conversation on chalkboards with her. And then that's the start of their relations. And we learn that she's just afraid to talk to people. Yes. She wants to be friends. And everyone loves her, but she doesn't feel like she has friends because she doesn't talk to anyone. And none of them really talk to her. Everyone admires her from a distance.
Pretty much. And so, Komi-san's goal pretty much is, in this entire series, is to at least make 100 friends. At the minimum. And so far, there's no exact count how many friends she has right now. It's like a good amount.
Yeah, she makes a good amount of friends.
There's some kind of debatable. The yandere girl in the first few chapters, kidnaps the
that
protagonist.
About her.
Yeah, and puts her in the closet, literally.
Yeah, we don't talk about her.
Yeah, she did dial down a couple of chapters after that. But yeah, that was a thing. Let's talk about the more notable characters in the series. How about the what is the male protagonist's best friend? That
I forget his name. I know Tadano is the main character. And then I don't remember.
Oh, geez. It's one of those characters that you see a lot, but then you just don't really remember their name.
Because while he is a little bit important, he's kind of just odd.
He's a comic relief character.
Yes. That's all he is.
It's much one big joke. Anyway, I want to talk about one of my favorites I've been liking. The Garu character that came out over 100 chapters later. She's great.
Bagi-san. She's
so cute.
She's so happy, but she's also always nervous. And I think it's honestly cute. She is nervous around not nervous around Komi-san usually, because she's like, hey, I want to be this person's friend. But around Tadano, she's really, really shy and scared of bothering him, but doesn't realize her own feelings yet.
Yes, and it gets very emotional for her near, like, the school festival, too, where she really, really wants to win out of him.
And it's not like she is a bad person. She works hard for everything she does.
She's a nice character. I feel like if it was a series about her, yeah, I would be on her side, but you know how it's going to go down. Because if Komi-san and their relationship started in the beginning.
Does that mean we're not going to support her though? No, because all want support.
Heck yeah. I really want to see her get a good ending too.
Yeah, it'd be nice if she perhaps fell in love with a different character, so that way she could be happy too.
Maybe.
But who knows what's going to happen with that?
Yeah, that's what makes me worried with every ongoing chapters, because Tadakun actually knows now that he likes him, so we'll see where that goes.
Yeah, that kind of was an interesting situation.
Yeah.
You have to just casually. It's like, oh, okay. Here's what's supposed to be here.
Oops. So, now, there are a bunch more characters. Actually quite interesting. I actually like Komi-san's parents quite a bit. They're actually entertaining more than I thought they would be.
Oh yeah, they're
like forever 17, am I right?
And then her brother just like her. And then Tadano's sister is kind of just wild. It's like, okay.
I feel sorry for him. Like medically sorry for him. Just so. It's a trip.
I mean, he's a good kid. God, is he?
Yeah, but not realize what's going on.
And she's very annoying.
Oh god. Well, not too annoying to like make me like slam my head towards a wall so often, but
that's you.
Well, that's me though. I get annoyed pretty easily because of those weird sided dice.
I mean, oh, the one with the weird dots.
Yeah.
That bothered me too.
That's so suck. Okay, there's some other characters. There's the big tough guy character that kind of liked Tadakun too.
You don't know if it's a romantically yet or platonically as like a best friend. If best.
Yeah.
Considering he's always blushing whenever he's around, it's like,
I don't know what you're thinking. His sister loves Komi's brother, that's for sure.
And he's tolerating.
It's like, I think he just tolerates everybody. It's like, whatever.
I think he just doesn't want the status quo.
I can believe it.
But we definitely can tell he's annoyed with the sister.
Just like, just
because he's not quiet as he's shy. He just doesn't want to be involved.
Yeah, he doesn't like.
Just wants to vibe.
Yeah, I can get that.
And I don't think that in the slightest.
There is, I'm trying to think of another characters. There's a point where there was like a student council resident vote rep thing. That was kind of weird.
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah, oh, this is interesting. A girl that not really liking Komi-san. That's a first. There could be tension there. And see more of that. Then I read more. then it doesn't kind of go the way I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, you would think it would, from what started out, you would think someone who doesn't like Komi-san. But in reality, I think she just doesn't like germs.
It's very hygienic. Well,
I forget what that is, but it's the fear of anything. The fear of germs. Yeah.
Okay.
I forget the name of it.
Something. I never did get into it. It's been long since I heard.
Anyway, though. So, it's not. It wasn't. This is a world where basically everyone likes Komi-san. No one cannot like her.
Yes, it's a formula.
Because she's a beautiful character, seen as a beautiful woman by all characters in the show. She's characteristically nice to everyone. And then she's also that mysterious, quiet person as well. So the whole premise of the show is everyone likes her. She doesn't understand it. She wants 100 friends. He's trying to help her. And she's not taking it easy.
Yeah. And I feel bad that Tanaka helping in the background sometimes, because there's sometimes like, oh, you're nice, you're Komi-san, you're all cute and stuff like that. And then they meet Tanaka and they just like hate his guts. Like, they just like hate the dude.
Yeah, because they're just, a lot of them are just notes.
Yeah.
And then the people who read it and hate Tanaka, there's something wrong with them.
Yeah, like, he's not bad. He does have a backstory of being a bad boy at one point.
Yeah.
Like most boys, but he's not a bad character.
A lot of people have those in school backstories.
Yeah, it's very common.
Don't act. I know I wasn't the best person in middle school, don't at me.
Hey, I wasn't the best person in middle school either. I rode my bike down the hall once when school was out.
You're better than I was. But like, being the stereotypical bad boy, because they're older now, he's learning. He realizes he was a piece of crap back then. He's himself up.
Yeah, that's a good thing to admire about that. It just feel like
I think a lot of people don't like that though, and that though is he's the coolest main protagonist.
that's true, but he has a little more depth. He does have a backstory. He does have a reason the way he is. Like most people are just like, oh, he's just a nice guy, just to be a nice guy. But there's a reason for it.
He pretty much he's like he acknowledges he did some bad stuff, and he kind of wants to make up for it. And we all know he started to like Manga-san.
A heck of a lot. And she likes him too.
Yeah. But unfortunately, he is blind to see that she likes him.
And she cannot communicate well. What a conundrum for a funny comedy.
Yep.
If I want to give any negatives of the series, it's, well, I think we discussed a little bit about Yandere character and Komi-san.
She needs to go.
Yeah. I feel like
Yandere person needs to go.
Yeah, I feel like Komi-san should just say, like, yeah, can't be friends right now, like, unless you change, all this. Because that gives me, like, mixed messages here.
Yeah. She should have been like, no, you're being crazy to my friends.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta take it put down and say no, bro. And I think another criticism I kind of have of it is just, I think people loving Komi-san a lot kind of gets a little bit old because you honestly want to see her interact with someone that actually has a negative view on her. Just
we want to see change. We want to
like I want to see a character that's actually jealous and actually doesn't like her as a person, like kind of gets on her nerves.
And the one person who think would be that character would be Magi-san, because they share a love. But no, there's like we're still best friends no matter what happens. But it's like
there's like all these characters are likable, but you just want to see one character just to push the main character a little bit more forward, if that makes any sense.
Yes, and at this point, there are also a little bit too many main characters.
Oh yeah, there's so many. You think My Hero has so many main characters? This has a lot more.
Like, within the first few chapters, they're already at that point, like 4 or 5. And then they're side characters as well. They appear every episode. Well, every chapter.
It's so hard to keep track of all of them because they're like, oh yeah, this is the person from this show chapter. Well, I don't remember him because he didn't really do that much. It's kind of like that. Like, they just come in, come out, and then come back in when it's needed. There's some characters that do work. I think the one girl that's kind of scared of Komi-san at first, but also has like a knowledge of a booty was pretty funny. She was pretty memorable.
I also think that they flip-flop the stories focusing on a little bit too much. Because some chapters will entirely be about the brother. And then next chapter will go back to Komi-san. So that if you want to do that, just make a whole separate thing. Please.
You can do like a side story.
Yeah, but don't have it flip-flop every chapter.
Yeah, because it gets very, very hard to keep up. Like, okay, I'm expecting a new chapter with Komi-san. They're like, oh wait, it's about Tonica. Oh wait, it's about Bobby. It constantly flip-flops on itself. And I get why the author wanted to do this, just so people won't get bored and feel like it's pretty predictable. But at this point, it's starting to lapse on itself a little bit more, where I don't see an ongoing thing that's going on with the story.
Like, when it first started, I would have rated it a 10 out of 10. Like, easily when I first started. At this point, maybe a 7.5.
I would give it like a 7.8. Like, it's just a lot of stuff I do like.
I like a lot. But there's also the way they work the chapters. There's a lot to be designed. Yeah, they don't make story arcs for them. If they say, hey, here you go. Have a chapter about this character. Have one about this character. So I guess people to have their own chapters.
Yes.
But don't just toss it randomly in the middle of everything, please. Sure.
Because all these things get set up.
Yeah.
Set up.
You gotta set it up. Yeah. You gotta put attention into it. But no one's prepared to be for that. Like, you could foreshadow a chapter 4 to acknowledge, hey, it's gonna focus on this character. But maybe having the ending something about said character. Like, say, hey, now we take a peek at what this person is doing. A lot of this break the fourth wall by doing that. Yeah. And it's not a bad thing. It's a good way to leap into a different part or a different character.
Yeah, you do many different characters' perspectives here. Like, it doesn't really have to be Komi-san, but yet you still work with all these characters you have and flesh them out a little bit more, other than just being the one-note gags, which a lot of them are. A lot of them are pretty one-note gags.
But I think we gave a good idea of what Komi-san is. As we said, still like it, but there are some misgivings that we have. But if the author tweaks it a bit, easily overcome.
Yeah.
So
It's really good though. Like I'm happy that Komi has come to the West and people are liking it so far. I'm hoping, like what you said, it does flip flop it around a little bit better to make it work in terms of a little mini story arc. Because I think it can do it for like maybe 5 or so chapters each. So places.
yeah, like all the characters could be interesting. They just need fleshing out, and those side arcs would be a good way to do it.
Yeah. Alright, so what are we gonna get for Komi's on? You give it a 7.5, and I give it like a 7.8.
So we can meet in the middle and say 7.65.
Yeah, it's a solid series. I would love to get this a higher score as much as I would like to, but
Or
like they said before, it has problems.
Or maybe 7.75, somewhere in there.
Somewhere in that middle, it's like a solid mid-7.
Yeah. It's not amazing, but it's amazing, but it has its drawbacks. It has a good bit of drawbacks.
I would recommend not reading every chapter in one go or like an hour or so. I say spread out.
Yeah, don't binge it. It's one that you're gonna want to take your time with.
Yeah.
Alright, but thank you guys for listening. Sorry if we rambled on a bit too much, but
Yeah.
you know,
But that's what we do.
now you know what we are.
Yeah.
And if you want to watch, I definitely recommend it.
Yeah, definitely recommending Komi-san Can't Communicate. It's available now for those in the West. Published by Studio One, I think. It's media actually, surprisingly, but yeah.
But I guess we'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.
All right, see you guys.